So, in today's video, guys, some of the brand new Master Roshi here. Well, I wouldn't say brand new because obviously he has been out in JP for a long time. But, yeah, obviously Global is slowly catching up. Well, when I say slowly, I guess it is sort of fast. I didn't quite expect Roshi to drop now. My first source is probably going to drop, like, probably around Christmas time I was expecting, maybe New Year's. Like, I was expecting June to obviously drop as well. So, like a big catch-up banner. Well, not big because we're only missing 2 units, but yeah, I guess now sort of does make sense because if they sort of just chuck in the units that we're missing in these sort of mini dry weeks that we got, then it makes sense, right? But yeah, obviously we got Roshi here. Now, I wouldn't recommend summoning on his banner. I'll probably do another one talking a bit more about why I wouldn't recommend it, but obviously one of the main reasons is the banner's trash. I mean, there's no real value at all on his banner, I would say. Like, Roshi's good, don't get me wrong, I don't mind Roshi at all. And Bulma's a pretty good unit as well. But the rest of the unit is just trash, right? Now, the only change that Global has made is, we got Frieza instead of Toppo, right? Because Toppo was originally on this banner, but we got Frieza instead. That's roughly the same time. Well, this is roughly the time he's meant to come back, sort of thing. So it does make sense in a way. But yeah, I wouldn't say this makes this banner better. It might even make it worse, to be honest, because I think Toppo is probably a bit better than Frieza, because Toppo you can run a more team sort of thing, right? Like more runnable teams, where Frieza's sort of very heavily restricted, I would say. So yeah, I think probably if I kept Toppo on this banner, it'd be a bit better, but we got Frieza instead, right? But yeah, like I said, Roshi's good, Bulma is good as well. It's just the rest of the banner is just not very good at all. Now, Global does have tickets as well, which I'm doing right here. Yeah, other than that, if you do decide to do tickets, I'd probably recommend to stop there. Or if you want, maybe do the rotation, the first rotation on the banner, because you do get like a discount rotation. So I'm thinking maybe probably just do that and then stop. Probably should do like that, the discounted rotation. I wouldn't even call it a rotation. You're gonna get, what, 2 discounted multis, I think? Which isn't too bad, but I might be through it. It might be actually a little mini rotation. I can't remember. But yeah, I just don't see the point in summoning on this banner. Mainly because the big thing that I'm looking at this moment is Daima, right? Daima could drop units at any moment. I guess with the free-to-play units. But I'm talking about, like, summonable units, right? Now, I'm not saying we're getting LR or anything like that soon, but at the same time, it's hard to say what's coming next. The only thing that we do know which is coming up is Anniversary, right? Global will share Anniversary with JP, obviously, which is, if you haven't, played the game for long and stuff like that, the Japanese Anniversary is in, if I remember correctly, is it late January to February, around that time? So it's fairly early on in the year, right? And when you think about it, we're not really that far away. So if you're free to play, I'd recommend just to start saving now. Because anniversaries are always going to be like top-notch hype, right? But this year's going to be special, right? For a few reasons. So obviously they've started teasing stuff now for 10th anniversary. We've got these mini missions, exchange battles, stuff like that already. Which we've never had before this early, sort of thing. So as you can see, they're already starting to pre-hype everyone, sort of thing. Even teasers as well. We're getting not quite teasers for the anniversary, but teasers just for the build-up sort of thing, right? But then the other reason why this is such a huge milestone anniversary thing is this is going to be the first ever anniversary where it's shared, right, in Global NJP, which is just absolutely huge, right? If you've been playing the game for ages, you'd never expect to hear that sort of thing, right? We've always wished for it, don't get me wrong, we just never thought it was going to happen, but we're going to get it, right? Which is obviously very good. So that's what I'm starting to say. These banners are definitely worth skipping because there's no real value at all. Like I said, you've got 2 good units in the banner, the rest you don't need, right? I mean, you don't even really need Roshi and Bulma anyway, because Bulma will be on other banners anyway, because she is just a banner unit, right? So she'll be on probably the next one or the one after. So we can look at that, just take Bulma out of the the situation, and you just got Roshi. Roshi will help you out in some events, but I just don't think he's like a must summon sort of thing. So that's what I recommend, just to skip. save up your stones for something hype coming up. I'm trying to think what it actually is coming up. We should get, what, maybe another new unit in 2 weeks? 1 week? Yeah, it might be next week now I think about it. Which is going to be a little bit crazier for global, because obviously we just got this banner up now. And also the Peppy Girls banner, which I will be subbing for in this video as well. I just sort of chuck it all in one sort of thing, because I didn't go too hard on their banner. Mainly because going that deep on a Peppy Girls banner is just not really worth it. Like, the units are good, it's just the banner itself is just, yeah, very average. I don't know if I prefer... Would I prefer Roshi's banner over this? Like, over the girls banner? I don't know, I think probably maybe the girls banner might be a little bit better. I don't know, that's a hard decision. They're pretty much the same, just except one might be slightly better. But the only other bad thing is as well that I should mention is Roshi's banner does not have pity, which is... I wouldn't say a shock, I did sort of expect it, because this banner is basically just a copy and paste, as you can basically call it. Except Global's changed a few things, so I didn't expect pity on Roshi's banner. Obviously I wish we did get pity, but I didn't need it in the end, as you can see, but I was sort of hoping that it was, just for other players. But yeah, as you can see here, we did get fairly lucky on Roshi's banner. Not very lucky with tickets. I mean, we did get Bomber in that a few times, and then also Freezer, so that is a dub in one way, because Freezer isn't maxed out for me. Well, actually, yeah, that's my first copy now I think about it. Is it my first? Yeah, because I think it took me like 1,500, 600 just to get one Freezer when he dropped. So that was a rough time for me to summon, but yeah, we eventually got him, which I guess is the main thing. As you see, first multi there on the Peppy Girls banner, we got fairly lucky straight away. So, yet again, don't summon this banner either. It's just not worth it yet again. I'll do probably like I said, in the proper summon skill video that I usually do, I'll probably do a proper breakdown. But just to wrap it up short, it's just you're not going to get any benefits from summoning on this banner, which is how I look at it. Like, yes, there's a few good units on the banner, a few good units at EZA that are good, but I just don't see the real value. Because Peppy Girls, you're not really going to run very often in like hard, difficult content. Like, you can, but it's not going to be a common thing you do. Which is why, for me, I sort of recommend to sort of skip, right? But yeah, I'll wrap up the video here because we did get fairly lucky in the end. But yeah, if you guys actually decide to summon Roshi's banner, leave a comment down below how you guys went, if you got really lucky, if you got shafted, or if you're saving. And yeah, if you guys like this video and you want to see more, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you as I win the next one.